Just because your credit card is declining does not mean your face card has to decline. So here's a few ways that you can still look put together on a budget, even in a recession. So first things first is makeup. You need to find your specific makeup look. So what I'd recommend is to ask your friends, your family, etc. Or you can even get an app that can do this for you. But ask them who your celebrity lookalike is. Now, these celebrities obviously have full hair and makeup teams. So if you can find out which one looks like you can get tips and tricks on how to do your makeup from them without having to have your own personal makeup artist. Another thing I'd recommend when it comes to doing makeup is to get free samples at cosmetic stores that you go to. You can use on your special occasions. Now, obviously, don't go in there and ask them for this every single day because, like, they're gonna ban you from the store. But, like, if you're really on a budget, girl, that's the advice I'm gonna give you. Another thing is to use what the Americans call drugstore makeup, or makeup that you can find in a pharmacy, or just cheaper makeup that you can find at the cosmetic stores. There are specific apps that you can download that can kind of rate the different makeup brands, and they can tell you how clean or how ethical each product is. So you can always make use of one of those. So once you have all the products that you need, you just need to master a quick put together makeup look. And in order to get your quick put together look, you're going to go on TikTok, you're going to follow tutorials, and you're going to look for your celebrity lookalike, and you're going to learn from there. So it can be really simple, as in just brows, mascara, and lip balm, or you can do something that's more full on. But I'd say for an everyday look, just create your own really quick 5-minute beat that you can do every day, whether you're going to work, you're going to uni, or wherever you're going. This will make you look awake and confident. Now, whenever you're doing makeup, you need to make sure that you have a very healthy, clean base. And you don't need a 1,000-step skincare routine. You just need simple 3 steps or even 2 steps. So all you need is a cleanser, a moisturizer, and a sunscreen. Or if you want to simplify it more, just get a moisturizer that has SPF. So you can have the cleanser and the moisturizer that has SPF. You wear that every day, and that will be good for your skin. And it will make sure that you're putting on makeup to healthy skin. All right? When it comes to hair care, clean and put together is way more important than complicated. So you don't need to get a silk press every week unless that's in your budget. You don't need to get new box braids every 2 weeks unless that's in your budget. All you need is clean, moisturized hair. You can wear it in a bun, you can wear it in a slick back style, or you can do it in a protective style. All of these styles are classy. All right? And another tip is to learn how to do it yourself. So one thing that I know how to braid my own hair. I can do cornrows, I can do box braids. I've never put a weave in my own hair by myself, but I'm pretty sure I can do that. So if you really love your silk press, you love your weave, you love this and that, learn how to do it at home. That way you'll be saving hundreds, if not thousands of dollars per month. All right? Next up is to do your nails on a budget. Neat filed nails are presentable enough and they look good. As long as you're cleaning underneath your nails, it does look presentable and it does look nice. If you want to do a little bit more, if you love a long nail, you can learn how to do acrylics at home. I would recommend learning how to do the dip powder. That one's a bit easier because with the acrylic, you literally have to learn how to like shape it. So you can do that. Make sure that you're keeping a nail file in your bag. Another thing you can do is press-ons. Press-ons have really been upgraded over the past years. A lot of them literally look like acrylics. They look so real, and you can do it in a way that is healthy for your nails. Make sure you're going on YouTube and looking at tutorials so that you make sure your nails are healthy and all of that. And make sure that you are removing the nail polish when it's looking all chipped. All right. One free thing that always makes people look put together, you probably have this in your house, I'm 90% sure you have it, it's an iron. I know our generation has for some reason decided to stop ironing clothes, but if you just iron or steam an outfit, it literally looks more expensive and put together. You can go on Pinterest and look at different outfits, different ways that people style specific pieces that you have. Learn. And if you're really missing some basics from your outfits, you can always go thrifting or op shopping. Make sure you go very early. If you don't find pieces that you like, go to the next neighborhood. You can make it a whole thing with your friends. Turn it into a road trip. Go to the next town or the next neighborhood. And yeah, you're going to find pieces depending on what kind of town or neighborhood you go into. If you go to a neighborhood with older people, you're going to probably find more classic pieces. If you go to a town that has younger people or students, you're probably going to find more trendy pieces. So it really just depends on where you go. If you have access to watching this video, then that means you have access to hundreds of thousands of videos that are workout tutorials. There are so many people on this platform that post Pilates, cardio, HIIT, so many different types of workouts, even dancing. So all of those are completely accessible on YouTube. If you don't like those kind of home workouts, you can always do walking, running, stretching. You can get a walking pad and keep it in your house. Try to do a 1 hour elaborate workout, maybe 3 times a week, and the other days of the week you can do something more chilled and relaxed. And honestly, this is going to change so much. Next up is the mental glow up. The first thing is to stop comparing your budget to somebody else's highlight reel. All right. When you go on social media, you'll be thinking that everybody's rich, everybody's traveling, everybody's, doing all these things, but you don't know how much work they put into getting to that moment. You don't know how many hours they worked to be able to afford that, or you don't know what they had to sacrifice in order to get that. So stop comparing. Everybody's journey is valid, and your journey is also valid. Even make the most of the free knowledge that is literally just sitting around for you. For example, your local library is literally a gold mine. They probably have free Wi-Fi, free books, and sometimes they have free events. Like there's so many books that you can get. You can get self-help books, you can get fiction, biographies, and that can really help you to expand your mind and grow more confident. Create a quiet moment every day to practice whatever it is that you believe in. Whether you want to do a devotional every day, or you want to meditate, or you want to pray. It is about being intentional. Recession or not, you're still allowed to glow and grow. Comment below which of these tips you'll be incorporating into your life, and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And if you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. All right, thank you for watching. Bye.